What up, OnlyFans? Okay. Fuck 3.5 minutes. Let's just go ahead and do this. I've never played this game before. I watched it maybe years ago. But let's get into it. Begin the game. I literally just installed this game. Purchased it last night. Should be good to go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Alright.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Stop.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, is that me? Okay, this is my cue. Let's go. What'd it do? We're Stanley and up with the parable and things. And we're gonna stand. Oh, am I already standing? I guess so. What do you want from me? I stood up and left my office. Is that what I was supposed to do?
All
That
of
was
his
it.
co-workers were gone.
Doing great so far.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Probably
Perhaps he had
meant
simply
it's
missed
a
a
holiday. My goose spilled nerds all over my desk. Oh, fuck. Hallway? What'd we say? Hallway. I guess a good portion of this game is gonna be listening, so... Oops. So far, not off to a great start. This looks like a hallway. This looks like a hallway, right?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I? No, I didn't. No, he didn't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
Right.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Right?
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, is that what I wanted to do? The employee lounge? This looks dull. No. Maybe. Maybe I did want to admire the employee lounge. Ooh, maybe I wanted to walk right through it.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
I'm
But
back here now.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I did not. Ooh. There's a
Stanley
second
was so
open
bad
door.
at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yep. Agreed. Ooh, what's this? Can I jump? Yep.
But in his
I
eagerness
can
to
die?
prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Fuck
Good job,
yes.
Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. Okay. First of all, didn't know you could die in an office game. Glad we knocked that out ASAP. Alright, Mr. Voice in my head.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It's a
Stanley
holiday.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
I'm
he had
here.
simply missed a memo.
Rather kill myself than be here on a holiday.
When
Alright, let's go
Stanley
to-
came to a set of
Yeah,
two open
well,
doors,
yeah.
he entered
Door on
the
the
door
left.
on his left.
Did it? Lettuce? No, that's not lettuce. That mean I wouldn't eat it though.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
No.
Feeling a wave
shit.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Push chairs out of the broom closet. Papers are too synergized. They are too. They are way too synergized. Did everyone die? Maybe everyone else left off in the factory. Where's my boss's office? Upstairs or
Coming
downstairs?
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Perfect. Let's go downstairs. And anything back here? Can I pick up anything? No. That's a cool note I wish I could read.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing
jump?
his boss,
Nope.
admitting he had left his post
Have
during
fun at
hours.
work. I'm
He
also
might be
at work,
fired for
Shiro.
that. And in such a competitive
Try not
economy,
to
why
leap
had
off
he
any
taken that risk?
tall ledges.
All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy.
Yeah.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For
Like how the room
example,
is repeating?
why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Oh!
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all
I'm
too
dead.
strange. This can't
I
be
died.
real.
When
And
you
at
die in the
last,
game, you
he
die in
came
real
to the
life.
conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley
Oh, I
felt
fucked myself
to
out
have
of
finally
getting to do it
found
the
an
right way.
answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and
Oh.
it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Am I dead?
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Is it me?
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all,
Oops.
he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would
What?
prove that he was in control.
Yeah,
that this
let me kill
was
myself.
A dream. So he closed his eyes gently,
Yeah.
and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin,
Yeah.
the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
I
Please.
stay out of the way.
It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
I have a wife?
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
That's what I want.
My life is normal. I am normal.
Am I?
Everything will be fine.
Will it?
I am okay.
Eh. So what was that?
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Okay, cool. Am I back in my office? Can I go die some other way? That was the worst ending.
Of a woman named Mariella.
Oh.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Oh,
and
shit.
although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
I'm the crazy strange man.
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Yeah.
I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Right.
I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Okay.
But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay, cool. Was that like ending number 1? Is this like a multiple ending game? And I fucked it up? And this is the beginning of another round? Alright, let's try again.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Probably. Meeting room's over here. It's gonna be the door on the left. Let's go look at the fucking door on the left.
When
then we're
Stanley
gonna go
came
upstairs.
to a set of 2 open doors,
downstairs is
he
not
entered
the
the
answer.
door on his left.
That was too much. 19 endings. Jesus Christ. Cryo, you're gonna talk me into all the endings like we did Stray.
Feeling a wave
and all the
of disbelief,
achievements.
Stanley decided to go up to
Well,
his
let's get the
boss's
correct
office.
ending for
Coming
now.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Maybe. Ooh. Damn. Boss's office. Fancy. This looks like a library.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in
Can I interact with
disbelief
anything?
who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's
I've never
desk
played this before
guarded
either.
the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oh, oops. 2845. I know how to type. I've typed before. Right. I couldn't have possibly known that. What was I supposed to do with that
Stanley just
information?
sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
I did
He
it
stepped
right.
into the
Was it
newly
gonna do that no
opened
matter what I typed?
passageway.
I stepped into the open passageway. Okay. That looks like death. Are we doing death again? I guess. Let's go. There we go. I did the ending.
Descending deeper
Oh,
into
no.
the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was
Got
a
here a lot
stirring of
faster when I
emotion in
jumped.
his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I'm gonna do a little thing real quick. Hold on 1 second. Boom. Got it. Done. Alright. What was I supposed to do? Go straight? I'm gonna go straight. I'm sure that was it.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Oh.
Mind Control Facility.
It sure did. Can't jump. Okay. Button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
It's all the
Stanley
ending
thought to
possibilities.
himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
It's way more than 19. That is 4+ television screen. I'm gonna go this way. How far down does it go? I could go down there, I bet. I can't jump. What? Button.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Whoa.
Their true nature revealed.
Oh, that guy
Each
got
bore
fired.
the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Right. So it seems like. And then what? Oh. Okay. That's definitely a Stanley-sized gap. Fuck you. Press? No? Oh, new opening. Of course. Or old opening. New. At the... Oh.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Likely.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept
What
it
employee am I?
blindly?
427? No. 427 felt right.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
I
His
accept
own
it.
life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yes, that was dismantle the things once and for all. Okay. Give me button. Where button? But it's up here. Maybe not. That's a big red button. Oh, it's not real. Okay. 5. Aw, man. I paid attention. Button. This button. Oh, that does something. Huh. They're just musical buttons. I hit the blue one. There's a 3. Oh, I bet I hit all the buttons in number order. Okay, I bet that's a thing. There's 1, because I hit 10. There's probably 10 different buttons in here. Right? That's 1. Is that a 1? What would that be? Tower. Not real. Okay. That is a house in a triangle. Does that take me home? Is that the... No. Okay. That's 1. A 1. 2. 3. Guys, I fucked up. How long is it gonna let me be in this room? Can I leave? Wait, was I supposed to leave? Maybe I was supposed to leave.
And when at last he found the source of
it's
the
a bottom
room's
shelf
power,
parable
he
indeed.
knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this
I'm not
horrible
good at paying
place
attention
and
to
to everything
instructions.
it
That
stood
seems important
for.
in this game. Here we go. I win. What up, Pookie? Can I do the thing? Let's see. Shout out.
Blackness
Pookie?
and a rising chill
That
of
work?
uncertainty.
No.
Was it over?
Twitch.tv.
Yes.
Pookie.
He had won. He had defeated
I
the
won.
machine. Unshackled
There you
himself
go.
from
Go
someone
follow that
else's
link.
command.
That's a good one.
Freedom was mere moments away.
I should have done that for Shiro too,
Even
but
as the immense
I
door
suck.
slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay
my kid had a
unsolved.
full day.
Where had his
But
co-workers gone?
the Boys and Girls Club was
How
open
had he
today,
been
so I dropped
freed
him
from
off.
the machine's
He wanted to go
grasp?
play with some
What
kids and not
other
be stuck in the
mysteries
house
did
with
this
me and
strange
Stanley.
building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
It was
Perhaps
happiness
his
I was
goal had
seeking
not
all
been to
along.
understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
This game, there's
Whatever
so
life
much
he lives,
reading
it
and
will be
narration.
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Yay! I did it. I made it outside. I'm in the
Stanley
grass.
felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling
I'm
of
touching
liberation,
grass.
the immense possibility of the new path before him.
I'm doing it.
This was exactly
I
the way,
touched that grass so
right
hard.
now, that things were meant to happen.
Did I
And
win?
Stanley was happy.
I did it. I found happiness by following the voice in my head. Complete the Stanley Parable. Oh my god, we did it. 25 minutes. Speed run. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Yep.
he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No. No, not
This was
this
not
time.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room.
Almost
Life
the
without
actual
having
time that kinda
experienced
spooked me.
this room was now too horrible, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Have I ever taken the first open door on my left? Is that how I beat the game? I guess so.
Stanley was so bad
I already
at
killed
following
myself. What else can I
directions, It's
do?
incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, doesn't matter. Alright. Oh no, is that the only thing I can do is fucking kill myself? We already did that.
Look, Stanley.
Oh,
We've
I didn't
gotten off on
have
the
to kill
wrong foot
myself.
together. I'm not
I
your
just did
enemy,
it out of
really, I'm
instinct.
not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be
Okay,
difficult,
we're going up.
but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Yes.
Someone you've forgotten about.
It was me.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Ooh, for my
This is it,
wife.
Stanley, your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Maybe it's a cat.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Bro, can you just text me? I'm not answering that shit. It'll go to voicemail. If it's important, they'll leave a message. If it's really important, I'll remember to listen to the message. Let's see. How long do you think it rings? We're way past 30 seconds. I didn't think to time it. The phone will ring forever? Oh, wait. Let's let the phone ring. Well, I mean, the phone's gonna stop ringing. That's gotta be one of the options. I'm not touching that shit. And at this point, if I touch it, it will have been in vain. Because we're so close to it potentially not ringing anymore if it does stop ringing. It's gonna stop ringing. They're gonna starve to death eventually. Oh! The door's open. No, it's not. I thought it was just really dark. Never mind. There's a door handle right there. Well? Do I have a cat to feed or something? I don't even think I do. I bet if I open this, somebody will bust through. Open the fucking door! You guys bust through all the time when I don't want you to. I wish I could call from it. That phone legit rings forever. Oh my god. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna make you all crazy too, though. Here, come here. Here's your peanut. And I guess I have to answer the fucking phone. Do I have to answer the phone? It really doesn't stop ringing. Can I unplug it? That
As
not
Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not
I
just
didn't
with
pick up the
radiance,
phone.
but
I
with
unplugged the
hope.
phone.
Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
I did.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
Oh.
Actually...
Was that an
chose
option from the beginning?
incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music
Right.
comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
I
How
just
is
let
that
that
even
bitch ring.
possible?
Yo,
None
when
of
I
these
worked at
decisions
Jimmy
were supposed
John's
to
and you
mean
had the
anything.
oven
I
timer,
don't understand.
I
How
just
on
let
earth
that
are you
shit
making
go.
meaningful
Like, I
choices?
tuned that
Or
out.
did you...
It was the most
Wait a
fun thing to
second.
do to, like, have
Did
new
I just see-
employees just
No, that's
lose
not
their
possible. I can't
goddamn
believe
minds
it.
over
Had
that.
I not noticed it
It's
sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a
the
real
minutes.
person. I can't believe
Oh, cool!
I was
I
so
got the
mistaken.
real
This is
person
why you've been
achievement.
able to make correct
I
and
did
incorrect
good.
choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If
Yeah.
you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the
Was
severity
unplugging the
of
phone
situation?
like
Well, I
an
don't
option
have that
from the
kind of
get,
risk on my watch. I'm
or
going to
did
stop
that become
the
an
game for a
option
moment
after
so we can
a couple
educate
minutes
you
of the phone
properly on
ringing?
safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this.
I don't really want to do this
instructional
again and find
video.
out because this dude talks forever.
Choice.
Oh, what?
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also
I like
be the most
impulsive
dangerous.
choice. That's
For
my
example,
favorite.
in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
Yeah.
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense.
When you
and
have
at
to
no
choose
time should
between
you
A
make
and
a
B,
choice
always
that does not
choose
conform
C.
to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying,
Yes.
"My goodness,
Cry
is
out.
it 4:30? I'm
Absolutely.
supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis
Now, you'd think
is
in
the
a
best
server full
part
of
to a
bottoms I'd
healthy
have more subs
decision-making
than
process.
this.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant. And the
go.
feeling
Thank
should
you.
subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to
Oh,
test
welcome
and
to
reinforce
No
the
Commercials,
material covered
Fuki.
in this video.
I'm buying your hoodie
Ah,
today. I'm
welcome
really
back.
excited about it.
You may have noticed
Ah, my
that
foot
this room
itches.
has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Fuki's got some dope-ass Cyberpunk merch that is just gorgeous. And it says twitch.tv/FukiPlays, and it is the coolest hoodie. And it's not black, so Magoo's not gonna ruin it. And it's gonna be like my new favorite thing. I'm ready for it. I'll wear that bitch all the time.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine
Aww.
a character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I wanna kill myself. Game sucks. Alright. Ooh, door's opening for me now. It's changing. And closing also. Oh. Okay, maybe that one door opened for me. Who did what? I don't know. Something,
Almost
something.
there. You'll
Getting
take the
your
door on the
hoodie.
left, back to the correct ending.
I didn't
The story
die.
will
They
have
won't let
resolution
me.
once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
I'm going home free in the real world. Maybe I get to touch grass a second time.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Okay.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
All right.
When
Let's
Stanley
go.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I feel like he wants me to go through the door on the right because he made such a big deal about how I was definitely going to do the correct thing. But I don't want to do what he wants me to do. He's using reverse psychology on me. Okay, I'll do this one.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly,
Oh,
hurry
oh.
back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Well, this room hadn't been rendered right. Perfect. Oh, I love this. That's so cool. Is this what purgatory feels like? This is almost like Backrooms. That bullshit I got stuck in Lethal Company the other day. Double down. Anything change? No. Okay. It looks good. Yeah, that's how all filing cabinets are supposed to look. All twisted and shit. I like it. I designed my office like that. Okay, I went through the correct side. Narrator. Ooh.
It's ruined.
We're doing a
I can't believe
seance?
after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what?
Please keep
What did you
targets
get
on
out
the
of
topic
that?
of
What did you think was so
blur.
special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what
You're
am I supposed
worthless
to do?
now.
Even if there were a way to continue, would it be
Grr
worth it?
everywhere.
To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge.
Do not
I'll have to
alter
live with it
without
forever,
consulting
reliving its
Whiteboard
impossibility
manager.
forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game
Franz.
down entirely? To willingly destroy all
It's
of my
almost
work?
Fonz.
I don't know.
Only Fonz.
What's the answer? What do I
LOL.
do? What do I do? What do I... No, I
well-
have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Yeah, everything is...
I have to.
Wait, let me read things! Oh, finally, when I want to read. I love chaos.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look
Aha,
where we
joke's
are.
on you. I've never
My
thought a
entire
day in
game
my
was
life.
destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It
Thought
would
I
have
was
been
gonna
so
go home and kiss
perfect.
my wife.
I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Like, he's changing the story.
Behave
isn't me at
exactly
all.
as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I'm going on the
Just
right
follow
again.
my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
He made such a fuss. I can't even.
No!
Put that
Why
door
did you
frame
do
in.
that? Quickly, hurry.
Oh no! Oh, okay. No, this is
Behave
different.
exactly as Stanley would.
All right.
That means choosing responsibly
2.
and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When
for 3.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly,
Okay.
hurry.
3. Let's do it 5 times.
Behave exactly
That
as
seems like a
Stanley
good
would.
solid
That
number.
means choosing responsibly and always
That was
putting
3.
the
We'll
story
do 4.
first.
We'll do
I'm
one
quite
more.
sure you'll be up to the
That's
task.
not at all
Just
fucking go
follow
left.
my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No!
No! Why did you do that?
All right, one more
Quickly,
time.
Hurry.
One more time. Let's just see.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
It looks
Just
like I have
follow
a
my
head.
lead
What
and
does
you'll
it
be
looking
fine.
like you have a
All
headache
right.
even look like, Crime?
When Stanley came
Oh,
to a
Crime, you
set of
haven't
two
watched our
open
stream in a
doors,
very
he
long
entered
time.
the
I
door
read
on his
chat now.
left.
All right, last time.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Yeah, dude.
That means
It's really
choosing
happening.
responsibly and always putting the story
No, all
first.
times, Fuki.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my
Every
lead and
time.
you'll be fine. All right.
All right, so
When Stanley
I'm not
came
going
to
through
a
the
set
ride
of
again.
two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
going to the door on the left. All right, and then what? We gotta go through this first open door.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an
Okay,
answer.
we already
Coming
went
to a
downstairs.
staircase,
We've
Stanley
already been to the
walked
office
upstairs
too,
to his
though.
boss's office.
Can we not do that? All right. This is no, this is not different.
Stepping
This is different.
inside
This
his
is
manager's
different.
office, Stanley was once again
Way
stunned
different.
to
The other
discover
place looked like
not
a
an
fucking
indication of any human life.
library.
Shocked,
The other one looked like.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Have you
Surely
played
behind
this before,
door
Crime?
lay all the answers to his
And my brain was
questions.
melted before
And
we
beyond
started
all
playing this.
probability,
I'm
he
gonna
knew
melt
the
the game.
passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it
That's
still
kind of
work?
true.
There was
I
only
was
one
fucking
way
up the
to
most
find
simple
out.
mistakes. The first thing
Stanley
I
had
did
been
was come in
trained
and
never
kill
to speak
myself.
up,
I didn't even know
but
that was going to
now
be an
he would
option.
draw from within himself
We did that
the
within the
courage
first
to
5
face
minutes of the stream.
unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Crime, is this you? Spoke the code? Spoke the code? Spoke the code. Please
Stanley
speak
spoke the
clearly
code.
into the receiver.
Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
867-5309.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Okay, I'll speak more clearly. 867.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
Suddenly.
I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If
I'm
you didn't
super
want to see what I had to
sensitive.
show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Oh. You didn't give me a chance.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors.
They put me on the ceiling.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
Oh.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
The end? They haven't thanked me for playing. They already gave me the achievement for beating it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
I need you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me?
Why does
The
it...
choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong.
Ah!
Together, I'll accept what
I have no idea. This is the first time I've seen actual credits.
Please.
Was that one game?
Choose.
I got the achievement for
Something.
beating the game.
This is more important than you can ever know.
Does this count as one?
I need this.
I don't know.
The story needs it. So, you hear me?
Oh, this isn't real.
Yeah. You listening to this? Standing
Okay.
there?
This isn't really an ending.
Okay.
I'll accept that.
It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure
Valve.
your choice is correct.
Oh, is this a Valve game?
Choice.
Like a
It's
Portal?
all right. I'll wait for you to
And
decide
other things?
what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Is this What was, is it Benny Fav? Is that the name? The getting over it guy? Is this all the same?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It is an ending, but not the end. I don't know if that was the
When Stanley
ending
came
though.
to a set of two
Like,
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I feel like, because I've killed myself, I've done different things. So to roll the credits is just one of the
Yet
potential
there was not a single
endings.
person here either.
I guess I could have
Feeling
kept track of
a
how
wave
many
of
endings I've done so
disbelief,
far.
Stanley decided to go
I have
up
not.
to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah. We did. See, that's a different... So I did change the office. What does this say? Executive bathroom. Hey! That's the door that let me open it. To be rich is a crime? Oh, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be if you have to pick just one. No, I will never just pick one. And I do! Come on! Garbage. Just gonna... Oh my goodness. Sorry, I forgot how to walk outdoors. Oh, I thought I did something. All I did was stand in the way. Well... No! Ah! What would that be to do? Crime, why are you like this? Business strategy. So it's a different guy. I don't remember. So I think I watched somebody play through this years ago. Not even sure who it was. And I definitely don't think I watched all the potential possibilities. Oh, can I go down too? Oh shit, they're both an option. Well, I hit them both. Do you think the elevator changed its mind or took my first request? Can't really tell if we're going up or down. Game can't confuse me. I'll confuse myself. Bennett Foddy. Yeah. This is a very tall building, we're learning. Or very deep building. You there yet? Behind the set type? Behind the set type. I wound up in the ceiling and I broke the walls of the door on the right and the filing cabinets and all that got fucked. And I killed myself. That was like the first ending I got. I got the correct ending, I guess. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I didn't even have to be right up on it. Oh fuck. It gave me so many opportunities to get out of here. One of these buttons will work, I'm sure. Where's the alarm button? This elevator's not even up to regulation. Did he just whisper getting bored in my ear, or am I hearing shit? Uh-oh. Have I walked off the set? I've left. I've touched grass before. Also, hello, Frothy. How are you and how is work? And I miss you. And that coffee was delicious earlier. Thank you. I don't really want to be on the elevator anymore, I've decided. It's got to be better than being stuck in an elevator. Oh no! There's no way. There's no way this game didn't account for everything. This has got to be a written story. This is probably one of the endings. Stuck in an elevator. Roll credits. Fade to black. Let me out of here. He's so quiet and I'm not getting subtitles for him. I'm supposed to get subtitles and I'm supposed to be able to actually hear him, and he's whispering in my ear and I can't get subtitles. It was an office, but I have no idea what floor I'm on. How can you break the game? This game is old as fuck. There's no way they didn't patch all the options. But is this not one of the options? Do you think the door's ever gonna open? Cause he's like singing. Can you hear him? He's going da 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 da. Oh. Alright. Well, we did it. We broke the parable. What are extras? Achievement on. This is an achievement, is what I just got. I figured that would be one of the options. Alright, we're gonna start over. I broke the game. The game is breakable. Go figure. Here we go. We're starting over. And can I refresh? Sure. 42.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Cryo said
What did it
19.
mean? Stanley decided
sure?
to go to the meeting
That's a
room.
lot.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard
Who
Stanley
farted?
looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Shut up, Fuki. That's not true, and you know it. Don't even. I'm not about to get... Don't. I cannot be stuck in the elevator that long again. What do you ask me to do? Probably the same thing he always does. So what happens? Let's do the elevator thing again, but this time we're not going to click all the buttons. But if he tells me to go up, I'm going down. And I'll just click it the one time. I'll stand back. We're going to go on the left.
When Stanley
The
came
correct
to
way.
a set of 2 open
Yep.
doors,
And then
he
we're going to
entered
go
the door on
through
his
the... whatever. Yeah. And nobody's here.
left. Yet there was not a
Where
single
could they
person
be?
here either.
We're going to go this way,
Feeling
and we're
a
going to
wave
go...
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his
Deluxe?
boss's office.
I didn't get
Hoping he
deluxe.
might
I got
find
the
an aunt
affordable
coming
one.
To a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You're evil. The broom closet? What's the broom closet? Have I been in the broom closet? Alright, we did the bathroom. Nothing seemed to trigger there. I went this way to go through the elevator. And we're gonna go... down. We're not gonna click any buttons. We're just gonna fucking chill. We're gonna chill. Oh. Okay, I'll go back and do it next time. Remind me. Okay, I guess I have to click one button. Now we're not gonna click any button. This is base. This is the cheap one. I'm not paying extra. We've already gotten an hour out of this. Not too bad. And I have no idea how many endings I've gotten. It was just called the Stanley Parable. Oh yeah, Frothy got Age of Mythology. He's really, really stoked about it. Are you sure I broke it? Are you not? What's wrong with the elevator? See, he's talking again. But I went down. But you can hear... It's acting the same as it did when it broke the first time. I'm not pushing anything. I'm never gonna get to the fourth by going down. I hate the elevator, yo. Should I hit up? Or is that gonna fuck it up? Hey, stop it. Don't claw on my door, please. Okay. I'm gonna leave the elevator alone. Onion, I guess I can go back and do your thing. What, where is it? The broom closet? Not in the bathroom. Or did I already pass it too far? Probably passed it too far. We'll have to get it on our next go around.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean?
I put the pin number
Stanley
in
wondered
wrong this
aloud,
time. I
and
did it right
nobody.
last time.
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley just sat around. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no, 2845. Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, what did he do?
Very nice. Door open by itself. Let's go. Tina, just open the door. I haven't seen her for hours. She's been sleeping all deaf and stuff. She just disappears. She's gone forever.
Walked straight ahead through the large door.
All right, we've been here. Oh, haven't gone this way.
Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it,
yes,
the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Right on. Let's go. Let's die a second way.
The door behind him was not
I got
shut.
fever goo.
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Cool. I could turn around if I wanted to, but I have to feed.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
And another butt. There we go. Feed the goo. Feed the nuts. Feed the goo. Feed the goo again. She's so cute. She's so cute, kitty. Look at her. Get your goddamn clothes out of my chair. Please, 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 please. Please, stop. God, you're ruining this chair, dude. I worked so hard building it. Okay, right here. One more. Oh, you peepee. Alright, let's see what's down this hallway. Alright. Down the hallway we go. Ooh. There we go. Was there a different way to go about that hallway? Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
I got a new narrator.
In a single visceral
He gave up on me.
Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him
Nice.
instantly.
Nope. Haha. Okay. I'll go the other way. Ooh. We did it.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before
Maybe.
Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I guess that is what I'm gonna do. Ooh. This is a Coliseum type office.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Hey, that's it. Sick. No, it's not it. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Where's the door on the left and the door on the right? Oh, it's that. Oh, I guess, does it never go anywhere? The door on the right? Is this just where shit breaks all the time? And then if you go through the door on the left, you go here. No, because there's no break room. No. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and synthesized tone. That's interesting. Cool. I'm in the museum of the game. An early version of the maintenance room. Oh, cool. I really wish I could read these notes. They definitely took the effort to write shit on it. Can't zoom in though. Words. Larger. Texted someone who just read the text. Maybe then I could see what the game is about. The point of Stanley. When am I going crazy? Would this tell me where all the endings are? Because that would be really cool. Yeah, cryohydrate. Oh, Greenlight. In September 2012, we submitted the Stanley Parable to Greenlight, Valve's process of approving games for Steam. Greenlight page had only a series of cryptic photos, which were still enough to win the community's approval. Am I going crazy? Maybe it isn't the same image. What was that clock there before? I don't remember. How do I go back? Can you check it for me? These are screenshots of the Stanley Parable HD Remix. More endings, fewer endings, more narrators, fewer narrators, more Stanley, less Stanley. Oh, there we go. What we got here? Warzone. Early in development. Thanks! Thanks for the cheer. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action of the game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Okay, cool. I love this. This is so cool. Is this the behind the site you were talking about, Frothy? Ooh. From Michael M. Subject, some questions. How do you make a JRPG? How do you make the worst game ever? Oh. We could email that guy. Read is important, not spam. Okay. What we got here? After the second trailers we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here's a selection of those emails. On a scale of Max Frost to Salvador Dali, how surreal will this game be? Alright. Here, what we got? The Office. The apartment timer. In previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead you to a different ending. I did not pick up the phone. I unplugged the phone, but I think that's a different phone we're talking about. The cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying or jumping. Oh, this is all the different endings. However, after playing this early version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player to fall to their death, which was my first death. My first playthrough. Cargo lift. Second version is functionality the same as what's in the final game, but we wanted it to look more like a place where cargo was actually stored. Alright, alright. The game is now paused. That's fun. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restaurant, sorry. I got a notification at the top. It distracted me. Let's start over. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized that's what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. That's how I felt in the elevator. I think I broke the elevator. This ending went through many iterations. This room represents the fourth version of the ending, and we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. This screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as the ending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. What, like zombies? Sending levers. These levers were originally a part of the sending. The players would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color the lever they had pulled. Can I pull them? No, they're not interactive. There's the exit. Countdown room. Early version of the countdown room. Very cool. I really like this. I like that they made a museum for themselves. This is the freedom ending. I had that one. I did good. Monitor. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room would go up or down with freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed two endings together instead. One of them being me breaking the elevator, I guess. This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as kind of an audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from this mock-up is still in the game. So cool. Alright, and I think that's kind of it. Alright, let's go back to the exit. Let's do a different thing. We're gonna do Onion's broom closet option.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
Oops. Okay. Oh, that's it. That's the one where you have to restart the game. Perfect. All right, I am going to need 1 minute. You can time me. Yeah, cool. Okay. Oh. All right. Thank you for your patience. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold on.
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game.
Oh.
He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
How long can I just stand here? The second hand moves. But I don't think the minute hand ever changes. Let's see. How many of y'all are at work right now? Me, I'm working hard too. Is one of the games just not playing the game at all? Oh yeah, Fuki, you doing some IT shit? Helping people like me fix their computers? I'm so sorry. Is the minute hand changing? I guess so. Nice. Kyle, this is me and you hanging out all day. Figuring out all the different endings to this stupid game. I could imagine having to help people like me is probably not the most amazing thing. When I built the computer, or assembled the computer, I guess I built it. I at least had a camera where I could show people what I was talking about. I couldn't imagine like trying to do all of that just over the phone. Oh my god, and having to answer the phone. What do you think? 5 minutes? What's it gonna do? I left for 1 minute. That seemed to trigger the first response. This has gone around once. I think this will be the 3-minute mark. I don't want to move though. I hate Mondays. The minute hand definitely is changing. Like an intern thing. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I always appreciate the help. Even when I'm the customer, I appreciate the help. Especially, like, the person's usually dope as shit. I feel like people get bad customer service most of the time because they are bad customers. Some people kind of suck. They're a little entitled. Like Yeti. Okay. Excuse me. I'm giving up on this. Right? Or is this one of the things? I'd hate to give up, like, 30 seconds too soon. Dan is fire. Dan is fine. I called you that last time. I have fire on the brain. I'm just standing here doing nothing. Just, trying to see if it's gonna trigger anything. Can somebody Google this? Is this one of them? Because we're, like, dangerously close to getting it if it is, but I don't like just standing around doing nothing. It won't do anything? Okay. You promise? I've got a very good customer service voice. And I could see Fuki having one as well.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I could also see Fuki, like,
Stanley decided to go to the
being
meeting room.
extra
Perhaps he
polite,
had
but you
simply
can
missed a
just,
memo.
like, definitely tell that it is eating him alive.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Have I done all the right door things I can do? I think
This
so.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime,
I
a
don't feel
work
like
of
there's
art.
anything here.
But eager to get back to business,
Oh, the broom
Stanley
closet.
took the
Fuck.
first open door on his left.
Alright. Is it too late for the broom closet, or should I go straight? What should I do? Go straight? No, we've already done all this. I'm not doing that again. Let's do it. Take the door to the left. You got
And
it.
so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I've definitely gone down that. Go to the office. Okay. The boss's office.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling
Stop
a wave
before
of
the stairs.
disbelief, Stanley
Okay.
decided to go up to his boss's office.
These
Hoping
stairs?
coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
the left.
upstairs
So go
to
downstairs.
his boss's office.
Oh. Too late. Fuck! What? Oh, don't go through the door. Okay, try again. Oh, shit. Ah, shit! I went too far. No, I didn't. It's letting me out. Fuck that. That almost locked me in there. I'm not doing that one again, where you just go around in purgatory for 30 minutes. No thanks. We're going upstairs. All the stairs. So many stairs. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Boo-boo-boo. Upstairs. We're in the office. Bathroom does nothing, right? Hardly interactive at all. Okay, so got that. We entered the code right and wrong. I got the panda getting shot. I got stuck on the elevator for too long. Ah, fuck. Is this what I have to do? I have to do one of the ones I've already done? There's got to be a different way to do this.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks.
Elevator
Not
is...
a living
yeah.
soul anywhere. Could he really be
Ultra
all
deluxe,
alone?
yeah. I
This was too much for Stanley to take.
Would it be
Too
cheaper
much
now that
for
I have the
anyone to
actual
take.
game?
He
Or
fell to
does
his
it cost the
knees,
full thing?
bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going.
Fuck this. Alright, let's do the broom closet. I'm not doing this ending again. Okay, we're gonna stop
Just a
before
step
the
through
stairs.
this door,
Before we go
Stanley
through
thought to
the...
himself, that's all I need.
Before we go through the
If
door...
I can make it through this
the
door,
stairs.
I can make it through
So
them
bad
all.
at just walking through doors in general.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Okay, gotcha.
he entered the door on his left.
Is it a totally different game? Like it's gonna give me a different layout? Or does it bring you back to this and it just
Yet
gives you
there
more
was not a
hallways and
single
doors and
person
shit?
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
Broom
decided
closet!
to go up
Found
to his
it!
boss's office,
Found
hoping
it!
he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with,
Oh,
he'd be
interesting.
justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
5 minutes. Doing sweet FA. Sweet fuck all. Just standing in a broom
Are you
closet.
really still in the broom closet?
Yeah, I am.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yeah.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
You're in a broom closet.
You do
Brooming it up.
realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending
Madonna.
was my favorite."
That's what you
hope
said!
your
Oh
friends
my
find
god,
this
he said it!
concerning.
He said the thing! That's
Stanley was
amazing!
fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes. How did you know? Cool.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
Madonian,
You're dead.
that was fucking
We got to
wild.
this
That
broom
was so
closet,
good.
Explored it a bit, and we're just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical melody of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their
That was
corpse
good.
from the area
That was
and
large
instruct
payout. What the
another
fuck you
human
talking
to take
about?
their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Is that it? I think that was it. That was fantastic.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board.
Second
Guarantee You
player!
can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
You want a butt? Let's go. Okay, hold on. I've done it. I've done both things. I've gone Have I exhausted the options of upstairs and downstairs? We got broom closet. That is locked. Okay, yeah, of course. I'd never noticed that broom closet, not even once ever.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Done everything. We did the pin, yes. We did the pin, no. In the bathroom, that does nothing. Okay. See what else we can do. I got all my chaotic shit out of the way early. You did 3 endings
When
in the
Stanley
boss's
came
office.
to a set of 2 open doors,
I did
he
a
entered
wrong
the door on
pin.
his left.
I did a right pin, like entering the code. They both let me through. I've already killed myself by jumping off the cargo thing. I rode the cargo thing appropriately. I ended on top of this ceiling. I've broken this room. Go right? Okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Go to the lift. Heard.
Standing now in
Now,
this
I've jumped
incredible
off the
room,
lift
Stanley,
already.
for the
That was the
but
first thing I
eager
did.
to get back to business,
That was important.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So the clocks don't change. That's what time the clock started when I didn't move. The only clock that changes in the game is that first clock if you stand there long enough and watch it. Unless they only change when you look at them. Don't off yourself this time. I'll try not to, Onion.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I think our bridge is all the way through, though. Haven't I? No? I'm not.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about.
Okay,
and
we've
get
done
even
this.
further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Okay, then we're gonna go right. There is no right. Here it's left. Okay, then we're gonna go right. New doors. Bitch. Man, maybe I should have got deluxe. God damn it, I didn't realize.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Oh, that's different. Maybe I haven't done this.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
This is Adventureline. Wrong lift?
Let's see. We went
Oh.
down, right, left, down,
Okay.
left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh. Haven't been here before. Did I get hit by a car? Guess not. The one you jumped off of. Oh, okay. I'll try that next time. Oh, no!
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm?
Sounds good.
Okay, from the top.
Alright. That
All of his
felt
co-workers
good.
were gone. What
Try
could
again.
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Are there any openable doors? Sometimes they surprise me. I never answered the phone. I only unplugged it. I don't remember how to get back to it.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Oh,
No,
we're still doing the
no,
other
I
thing.
restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be.
Oh,
Or did something change?
I guess
Stanley,
so.
did you change anything when we were back in
Probably.
that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then.
Oh, I did?
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
I still triggered
Let's
it,
find
regardless.
The story.
Oh! Oh! New doors! Oh, fuck, this is so many different options. Oh, no, I'm never gonna remember how to do this again. Yeah, I do, actually. So... God, oh my god, oh my god. There's too many. Ah, there's so many other doors.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No. Let me
I find
wander.
it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
No.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I'm gonna
Stanley
get back to that
decided
room. I
go
hope
to
the game's
meeting
still
room.
broken.
Perhaps
Or
he had simply
whatever.
missed a memo.
And this close. Ending. However words work. You know how it goes.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Yeah, we
I
have
might be
no doors this
remembering
time.
wrong.
Amazing.
It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Yes.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
Holmes.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. We'll retrace our steps. Still not close. Ooh, this is
Now this-
different. God
Well, I'll
damn,
be
what a
honest, I don't
different
recognize this place
ending.
at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Maybe he's
Well, do you know
going
what?
crazy.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
I win!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it
Yay!
really paid off, so good job.
So this ending would have happened regardless
Oh,
of the lift
no.
I went on?
No, I
Onion?
don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I put in
Some
so
people
much
win
work.
fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I
Cool.
don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable
What?
Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Oh. The line trademark. Amazing. Oh, we playing solitaire. Ah.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yeah, give me some music. That music. That's soft. Okay. Alpha male. Something. This line's going a little wonky. I hate this song. This is bad. This song is bueno. Why can't I? I'm sorry, I'm drunk, I guess. For the love of goodness gracious, this song.
Wait, cut the music.
Thank
Go back
you.
and look at that fern.
Let's see. No.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
A bell? Is there a bell? It was a fern. Uh-oh.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Alright, guys. Somebody count the leaves on this fern. Go. Screenshot it. It's important. Cool. Thanks. You guys are the best. It's like 4+.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh, we still have the line. Right on. So you get multiple line endings.
You know what, Stanley?
Okay.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
This direction. This direction? What direction? I wasn't watching. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, new hallway unlocked.
Yes, this is exciting.
This is
Just
so
me and
exciting.
Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
Uh-oh.
What do you want our
That's a
story
lot of right
to be?
turns.
Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Oh. If I go right... Oh, no. How do you code that into a game? That's so cool. If I do it one more time, yeah. That's so cool. Man, game developers blow my mind. I just have no even first concept of how they do this shit. It's wild. It's so cool. I enjoyed that a lot. You know, I've always said I was born in the wrong dimension. Was that it though? Was that what I could do? Or did I went backwards? Let's try again. I want to see the blueprint of this room. Okay. Does this lead me back to the office again? Or did I go backwards?
Oh, no,
Oh, here
not
we go.
you
Yeah,
again. Stanley,
Popped up the first
I'd
time.
also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms.
Honestly,
Just don't
this
acknowledge
is
it.
exactly
You should
how
be fine.
accomplishing task feels like with ADHD. Hey yo!
A
New
choice.
room!
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And
Probably
since
not.
the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
No!
Oh, hold up, what's this?
The confusion ending.
The confusion ending.
It took me this
You're
long.
telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
How many did we restart?
That's really how all this goes? It's all
Narrator
determined?
restarts the game. No
So
longer
now,
in
according
office,
to the
simply
schedule,
black
I
space.
restart again. Then what?
Wander in the
Am
blackness.
I just supposed to
Find a
forget?
bookstore. Get bored and
What if I
leave.
don't want to forget?
Narrator restarts the game.
My mind
Page
goes
restart.
blank simply
Narrator
because
is
it's written
gone.
here on
After a long
this
time, Stanley
thin
dies.
wall. Well, who consulted me?
You've been
Why
playing
don't I
the
get to
confusion
decide?
ending
Why
for
don't I get a say in
17
all of this?
minutes.
Is it really?
How
No,
fun.
it can't be.
I love
I
it.
don't want it to be. I don't want the game to
This
keep
is my
restarting.
favorite.
I don't want to
I
forget
do.
what's
Restart.
going on.
Let's go.
I don't want to be trapped like this.
I never
won't
answered the
restart
phone.
the
Let's
game.
go
I
answer
won't
that phone.
Do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Let's go into the
And the timer
phone.
is-
I had to find the phone too. That was very far away.
Does that mean did we do it?
We
did
did it.
break the cycle?
We did
The,
it.
Whatever
Let's
it
restart
is
the
that
game
made
the
this
correct way.
schedule. How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something
Damn
happen?
risk. Yeah, I'm not answering that. Ropes.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know,
Guess so.
I suppose in some way that this is a kind
He's
of
gonna
story,
talk for a
wouldn't you
second.
agree?
I'm gonna
I'm
go
not quite
potty. I
sure
will
if
be
we're in the
right back.
destination or the
Oh,
journey,
the time
though they're
stopped.
always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well,
Yes.
in the meantime,
Beautiful. All right, one moment. Uno momento. 1 minute for real, for real. Can I get out of my chair? Excuse me, sir. Someone, go. Get out. Thank you. Okay. We is back. Oh. I got the goo. I got my earphones. We're gonna just go ahead and feed her. I like Magoo chasing the laser in reverse. That's my favorite part of the video. It just looks
Stanley
so
stood for a long
wild.
time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes
All right.
to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's
I like how
observe
we
all
feed
of his
Magoo and
coworkers
then you
go.
guys waste your
What
channel
could it
points on
mean?
it.
Stanley decided
Everything
to go
we
to the
do
meeting
is
room.
fucking
Perhaps he had
backwards
simply
here.
missed a memo.
You guys chose
When
to feed
Stanley
Magoo
came
because
to
you
a set of
saw
two
me
open
feed
doors,
Magoo.
he
I
entered
was the
door on
narrator
his
in your
left.
head. Okay. We did door on right. That takes you to the lift. That gives you the line ending. Do you think that finally knocked out all the door on the right shit? We've done a lot of door on the right things. We're gonna go door on the left. No? Okay. We'll
Yet
go
there
door
was
on the
not
right
a
next time.
single person here
I need
either.
to answer the
Feeling
phone.
a
I don't
wave
remember
of
how to get to the
disbelief,
phone.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a
I
staircase,
don't want to go up
Stanley
anymore.
walked
Wait,
upstairs to his
Fuck.
boss's office.
We've done everything here? I gotta stop going to the stairs. Right? Like, right up the stairs or start over and go through the right door again? I'm gonna go right up the stairs, assuming that's what you mean. You cannot have that, Magoo. Stop it. Did you do the control room? Yeah, that was one of the first ones we did. So we're good
Stepping
here.
into
I
his
think we've
manager's
exhausted
office,
all of this.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Both
What could it
buttons?
mean,
Both
he
buttons?
wondered? Desperate for answers, he began turning the room over looking for clues that might unravel the situation. Until at last, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so
Let's
he
see.
relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
I haven't entered the pin before he's told me to. This is different. He hasn't even given me the code yet. I'm actually quite impressed that I remembered it.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Ooh, oh! Oh! Didn't know that was a thing. Let's go figure that out real quick.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If
What?
he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
What? Do you not
When
always
Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he
genuinely
entered the door on his
restart the
left.
game? It does sound different
Yet
walking
there
down
was
the
not
hallway
a
than
single
usual.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh,
that's
hey,
the wrong
look,
one.
it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Fuck me. Begin the game again. Don't start it all weird. Start it normal this time.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
You knew I was going to see that open passageway
When
and I
Stanley
wasn't going to
came
be able
a
to get
set
to
of
it in
two
time. I was
open
going to start the
doors,
game
He
over
entered the door on his left.
twice. Magoo, please stop
Yet
making
there was
biscuits
not a
in my knee. That
single
shit hurts
person here
so bad.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his
Ew.
boss's office.
Don't go to
Hoping
the
he might
meeting.
find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley
That's just the
walked
narrator in
upstairs
your
to
head
his
telling
boss's
you need to
office.
go to the meeting. You don't need to go to the meeting. You could just not go to the meeting. Your life is full of choices, Fuki. There it is. It's ready. It's ready. It's ready. It's ready.
Here's the door,
Fuck
just
you.
go.
Fuck you. You're really not gonna let me do it. Okay. I've definitely been there and I've hit the button. I go back, I hit the button again. The hole in the floor is nothing to be fixated on? I can stop fixating on it? You can train them all the wrong way. Let chaos take over. Train them hilariously wrong. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
We've done the escape. I
Although
think this is how you
passageway
get to
had
the phone,
word
right?
Escape written on it.
That's
the
so
truth
long
was
ago.
That at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
More work means faster days, though. The busier you are, the faster everything goes.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I don't want to turn around. No
At
what?
this point, Stanley was making a
can't just
conscious,
say no. What does that
concerted effort
mean?
to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Okay, I did die. Is there a way to not die? No, I didn't die. This didn't kill me. Did I have any more choices after this, though? Ooh. Okay. So I'll just go back. Just go back. Yeah, main work and side work. Side work like streaming? Or side work like you have side work at work? That sounds lame. Oh, I got stuck on the wall, as I do.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
The flight is on call. Okay, so is this only control room ending? Did I do it? There's 2 endings in mind control. Okay. Let's see.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Okay. I've hit that button before. Is that the option here too? Or should I do something different? Cigarettes. Medunion! Gonna do it. Oh, it's after the lift. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go hit the security button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a
Oh,
screen.
thank you.
And
I'm doing
Stanley,
what I
one
can,
of them,
Mr. Bay.
eternally monitored
I got
in
some
this
goop.
place where freedom meant nothing.
You cute baby. Give me the lift. Okay.
This
I've
mind control facility,
ridden the lift.
it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this
Not
the only
even.
reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions
Alright, here
had
comes
been
the lift.
manipulated to accept
Onion,
it
tell me now
blindly?
before I go too far. Madonian. Let me go through the Stanley-sized gap. Is that the apartment? I haven't seen the apartment yet. Maybe that's if I answer the phone. I have to remember where the phone was. Is this where the phone is? I'm going. Alright. He said go. I'm going.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof.
Press the
heart
other
of the
button?
operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Either button, different
Happy
ending. What
or
button?
sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the
Oh, here, I
cold
guess.
reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
I think I hit
over
off
another
before.
human life. Oh, Stanley.
Yes, I did. This
you
is
didn't
different.
just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw
Oh yeah,
my
turning
story
it off
off
gave
track,
me,
you're gonna have to do
let me
much
touch
better than
grass
that.
early on.
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Fucking
How
kill
long
me!
until detonation then? Let's say
2 minutes is so
2
long.
minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's
Is
your
this-
time
can
to
I change
shine.
anything now?
You are the star.
Or is this it?
It's
This is how it
your
goes.
story now. Shape it to your heart's desire.
I just go as far as I can go, get in 2
I
minutes,
had in
I guess.
mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
Ooh,
But
what if I did,
precious
like, 1
moments each one
through
of them is. More time
10.
to talk about you, about me.
All those numbers are
where we're
different, right?
going, what all this
Like-
means. I barely know where to start.
1.
What's that? You'd like to know where your
2.
co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
Nah, fuck that.
All right, I'm in a good
I'll never
mood.
find that in
You're
2
gonna
minutes.
die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I
Okay.
erased them. I turned off
You
the machine. I set you
erased
free.
them.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your
4?
office forever, pushing
Fuck, I
buttons
missed 3.
endlessly and then
I went
dying
1, 2.
alone.
There were like 3 threes.
Other times,
4 was
I
up
let
there,
the
though.
office
That's
sink
cool.
into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn
Does
to a
that do
crisp.
something? That was
I have
3.
to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing.
I don't know about. Oh,
Watching you
5.
try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from
I
you.
think I
is
missed 3
quite
though.
rich.
I don't think this is gonna
I
work.
almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even
I had
better.
so many options to hit 3 and I
My
fucked
goodness,
it up.
only 34 seconds left. But
There's
I'm
no
enjoying
6.
this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are
Oh.
precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the
But
matter,
trees
Stanley?
do grow on
Is it that
time.
you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? One solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Sounds good to me.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go
I did get the
peacefully?
touch grass
Another
achievement.
choice. Make it
I was
count.
very
Or don't.
proud of
It's all
myself.
the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life.
Ah,
until
it's
the
getting
moment
so
you say it,
vibraty.
Until the moment I say,
And
"Happily ever
and
after."
Bark would never be able to handle it. To Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I need to answer
Stanley
the phone. I
decided
gotta
to go
find
to
the phone.
meeting
Where was
room.
the phone?
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You remember? It was so long ago.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was
Okay.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
And
knew it
then
perfectly well. Perhaps
cargo
he wanted
lift.
to
Gotcha.
stop by the employee lounge first,
And
just
don't
to
kill
admire
yourself.
it.
On it.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
Not
left.
the one on the left. Okay. Well, we're gonna go straight. That's right. Over here. Yes.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
Don't kill
incredible
me.
he wasn't 5
Just
years
go.
ago.
All right. Can do.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Baby.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm
Baby.
not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
You can
Someone
jump
you've
off
forgotten
the
about.
catwalk.
Please,
Oh, what?
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Okay, cool.
I'm
We'll do
asking
that
for
next.
me, I'm asking for her.
Remember that.
This is
For
it,
her.
Stanley.
Oh, here we go.
Your
This is the
chance
phone.
to redeem
Let's
yourself,
answer the phone. We
to
unplugged
put
it the
your
first time. Now we're
work
gonna answer
aside,
it.
To let her back into your life.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's let her
She's
back
been
in. First
waiting.
ring.
That's her, Stanley.
Hello. Uh-oh. Did I answer it too early? No, it's good. Apartment ending!
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
That
All right. Okay, there we go.
is cheating on me.
All right, now. I
Is
want
my
you to come
apartment
in
my
and tell
employee
me
number
all
as
about
well? Oh,
Gotcha.
good
Oh,
John.
come
That's a good
on.
one.
Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Maybe.
They want to commit their life to you.
God
I'm trying
damn.
to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. Sorry, but you're in
Okay.
my story now.
Okay.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh. Wild. Okay, R.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press N. I don't want to. I press R again. Okay.
Look at him
Fine.
there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Fuck you.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
You want an apartment with a mannequin in it?
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
Come
From behind
on!
his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
Let me out of here!
Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to
I'll get you a mannequin, Mad Onion. It's the least I can do. I can watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own
That
job.
fucking clock
First, he
again.
imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
I did. Spend time with the boys. Oh, is it 0? No, I'm hitting O. There is no boys to spend time with. He's roasting me right now. I don't have friends. And be like, oh, that's not doing anything. I'm hitting O so hard. Did I hit O on the clock? Is the game fucking broken? Did I manage to play the game so wrong that it... I am hitting 0. Oh, maybe not 0 on the number pad.
He went
My bad.
further.
Okay.
He imagined that he
My
came
bad.
to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
7.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh, he said it! He said the thing! I am...
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop.
I tried to kill
Here,
myself
watch this.
immediately.
Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Man, fuck you.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Give me a mirror.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
That was rude. Do you think we actually start over? Yes.
Just a step through this door,
Nope.
Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I answered the phone. I unplugged the phone. What else can I do, Medunion? Medunion. Left or straight? Catwalk, that's right. Straight. You're right, remember?
Stanley
Oh
was so
man,
bad at
my
following
short-term memory
directions,
is
it's
scrambled
incredible he
eggs.
wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Can I jump?
But the
What?
fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I can jump?
There's
Oh,
someone
here.
you've been neglecting,
Ooh.
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration
Danger.
for others? Are
Danger
you that
everywhere.
convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
We did
Let
it.
me prove that I'm on
Different
your
ending.
side. Give
Do
me a
not stand on
chance.
this side of the fence. I'll try not to.
Now listen carefully, this is
Ooh.
important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
2.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
3.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Danger
You see?
everywhere.
There's nothing here.
We can make
I
merch
haven't even
with
finished
that.
building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Well?
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me.
Skill
You've given
trees,
me
please.
absolutely nothing so far.
Easter eggs.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm
Whoa!
going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel
I would say
free
meh.
to be honest. I'm looking for some
Meh.
real critical feedback here.
Meh,
Oh,
meh,
of
meh, meh, meh.
course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful.
How'd the meeting go?
Here, based on the data from
was a
your
short
previous
meeting, or you
playthrough,
haven't gone
I've
yet.
compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think
This
I've
meeting
knocked it out of the park
could have
with
been a
this one.
fist fight.
Let's take a look. Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a
Four
look at it, would you?
cases.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Do they make the meeting so
Baby
entertaining?
crawls left towards
Oh!
danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Am
It's
I
a
about
very
to kill a
meaningful
baby
game,
live on
all about the
twitch.tv/bottom
desperation and
shelf
tedium of
vodka?
endlessly
Did I say that
confronting
too
the
high
demands
pitched
of
that
fact
it
life.
didn't pick up on the
I
microphone?
think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the
But
game
Fuki,
only
what if your
becomes
meetings were
clear
like
once you've been
this?
playing it for about 4
Would you go?
hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I've been playing this game for 2 hours and 17 minutes.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
I did it because I
if
like
it's the latter, I
fire.
don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't
like my
think of a
thing.
single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely
More
valuable.
catwalk.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
Please tell me this is a
Yes,
demo for the
this
next
seems
game
like
he's gonna
it'll work.
release, because that would be
Let's
so
give it a
dope.
shot. Well, Stanley, is this any better?
I
At
can't
last, the
jump!
one
Oh,
thing
you
you've always
bitch!
desired. A game I had absolutely
No,
nothing
seriously,
to do
we
with.
disabled it. I got
Is
the
it
you
enough?
can't jump
Tell me that,
achievement.
Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you.
I love this
From now
so
on,
much.
I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to
Golf?
build a house.
I can't play golf. I'm so bad at golf. You're building a house? Where's the house?
This
Where you
will
building a
go here. No, here.
Oh.
And then...
Out of dirt, you poor bastard. Can't even fit in the house.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
I have to. Oof. Guess I have to. At the door. No.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It
It's
could only be
beautiful.
better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
I go mining. I'll play Minecraft. Ooh. I can only go down. I go down too fast.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
A torch? No. You didn't even give me a pickaxe to get the coal. I didn't even punch a tree. Oh, this is before the Caves and Cliffs update, huh?
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something
Okay.
that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the
Spider!
diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay,
I
new
can't
game.
go. Alright, new game. I did good. I guess now we go through the red door. Oh, sorry. Here. Right here. Sorry, Reddy. Here.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Ready
You
44
trapped in a
crew.
glass box with no way out.
You happen to know
listening to me
Thick
talk. Oh, it's
44?
inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself.
Oh, we're
What
in
is
Portal
this
now!
game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
Hell yeah!
Now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
This is Portal. Is Oogala Magoogala. You got 2 black cats? Is one fat and one skinny? Are they easy to tell apart?
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius.
Like, I can't play. Why'd you just eat shit so hard? You okay? You didn't have to fall. You fall?
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just...
Why'd you jump down in the first place? I don't understand. Eat your baby. God. One's fat, 20 pounds. The other's grown and 9 pounds. And they hate each other. Perfect. Oh. Oops. 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 Uh-oh. Maybe there are more. How many endings have we had so far? I really hope somebody was writing them down, because it definitely wasn't me. There's so many things we can do. We didn't even get to Red Door yet. We only blue doored. Oops, oops, oops. Oops, oops, oops. That looks promising, doesn't it? You think that's just the way, or is wandering gonna do me any good? Stanley went through the door and blah blah blah. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Don't talk to me. Oh, here we go.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I think it's the
Yes, I'll be
narrator
back.
that's
There's
looking
no
for
other
fucking
way.
purpose in life, isn't
Once
it?
this ends,
Is that
after
one of
all
the
comes to a
endings,
close,
Existential Crisis?
then I'll be back.
Where the
end
narrator
will be
realizes
here
that his
soon.
whole purpose in life is to narrate
Very
my
soon.
life, who he thinks has no
I can
purpose.
wait.
Joke's on you, bitch. We both purposeless. Game is deeper than it gives itself credit for.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ah! Ah!
This was not the correct way to the
Got
meeting
it.
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to
I'm
stop
being
by the
quiet.
employee lounge first, just to
You and the
admire
game
it.
are a bit quiet. Turn your shit up. Did I turn everything up? I broke the game. Hold on. It's on max. Okay, I can turn that up a smidge. I can turn me up a smidge. You might have bad ears. We'll see if anybody starts complaining about me being too loud all of a sudden. I got it turned up, both sides. Is that better? Oh my god! Headphone warning! We broke it.
And here it was, the lounge. What a room, Stanley thought to himself. What a room, what a room, what a room. This is what... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Where's the door? There it is.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
Do
5
not lie.
years
If you're
ago.
lying right now, stop. We would have never seen that if I wasn't doing the game backwards. We're doing catwalk again. Where's the catwalk? Don't die. Don't die. Back it in.
Look, Stanley, I
Tap,
think perhaps
tap,
we've gotten off on the
tap it
wrong
in.
foot here. I'm
What
not
are we
sure that-
eating?
Really, I'm
I
not.
just ate.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can
I
be
ate an
difficult,
egg Benny.
but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Right?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
What?
Someone... What? Really?
Really,
I was in
really.
the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? What?
Yes, sir.
I don't know how to
We did
convince
Blue
you of
Room
this,
so
but
hard,
I
it's time to
really
do Red Room.
want
Let's
to
see what
help
Red
you,
Room's all
to show
about.
you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I will. Did
Oh,
it
thank God you are willing to listen to me.
sometimes
You see that I
when I've
really
exhausted
have
all
wanted
my
you to
other
be happy
options.
all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the
Oh,
way
it's
you're
the
doing
same
right now.
thing.
Don't
It's
you
that
see that it's killing us,
four-dimensional
Stanley?
wild
I wanted to
shitness.
stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
I'll be hungry again by the time you get home, though. Just do one more loop-de-loop, make sure. Oh, that was very fast. On both sides of the wall. Okay. Oh yeah, we got food yesterday when we went to the grocery store, babe.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Ooh, this is different.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this... No, wait. Where are you going? Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset.
I
We'll
already
lose
died.
all of this.
I'm a
Please,
professional
no,
dyer.
Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. No!
Oh, I'm good.
Thank God.
Let's try again.
You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Oh, wait. Fucked it up. I can't even die right.
Stanley, let's
One,
go back to my
two.
card. Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I
3.
reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Go for
I
4.
just wanted us to get along.
We're getting
I
along
guess
just
that was
fine,
too
buddy.
much
I
to
just
ask.
really like finding ways to
Looks
die in
like you
games.
wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one
5.
is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back. All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We got
When
those
Stanley came
Swedish
to a set
meatball
of 2
thingies,
open
babe.
doors, he entered the door on
Boo,
his
boo, booed.
left.
Ah, sorry.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Does this change
Stanley
every
decided
time?
to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Dang. See ya, Onion. Try not to be too mad.
Coming to a staircase,
Catwalk.
Stanley walked
Right, upstairs.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, fuck. I went the wrong way. I wasn't supposed to go this way. I should have gone through the door on the right. I went through the door on the left. Fuck that. Restart. Let's try again. Door on the
How
right, door on
long
the
was
right.
I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from
Go on
when
the right.
Stanley
We're going on
came
the
to a
catwalk.
set of 2 open. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes. It did.
It was okay.
It's very admirable. It was okay. It was
But
alright.
eager to get
It's
back
meh.
to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't think I've exhausted all the options on the first door on the left either, because I really like this catwalk thing.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really.
I can't jump down there. I'll
I
die.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why?
Maybe.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really
Go
do
to red
want to
door.
help you, to show you something beautiful.
Am I just supposed
Let
to
me
stand
prove
there and
it.
watch
Let
the
me prove that I'm on your side.
this
Give me a
fun
chance.
thing?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yeah. Walk through the red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. You
Sometimes.
see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
Yes.
I wanted to stop.
Ah,
We would both be so much happier if we
stop
just
jumping off.
stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you. What do we want? What are we looking for? Here.
What if I just stay here? Does that do
Oh,
anything?
It's beautiful, isn't it? If we
I guess
just
not.
stay right here, right in this moment with
expecting-
this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I
This is really
actually
pretty.
feel happy.
Ooh, it's beautiful. How long do you feel happy for? I do have to go in that room, don't I? Really cool. Ooh. Beautiful. Wait, oh, I thought the door went away. This is so cool though. What? It's a cool one. I found a cool ending. Oh, the irony of bottom is for once following the directions given, and it's yeah. This is it. This is the one time. I think I do have to go this way to trigger anything else.
No, wait. Where are you going?
I got boring.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If
I
you
killed
hurt
myself
yourself,
5
if you
times.
die, the game
Is
will
there something else
reset.
I can do?
We'll lose all of this.
Okay, that's fine. Calm down. We'll go back. Here. Is that better?
Good, good. We can't be too
There you
safe.
go.
Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Well, I mean, I am gonna go back there. I'm just not gonna kill myself this time. 5 times.
No. What did we talk about? You're risking
Is
everything
okay?
we
All right.
achieved
Is
here.
a joke. I was just joking.
Are you are going to stay here, aren't you?
Yes. I'm gonna do one loopy here. Oh my goodness, I love the color scheme. And I'm gonna just dip my toe in this room just a little.
You heard me before, didn't you?
Right.
You will die.
Not
what
the
about
first
this
time.
isn't getting through to you?
Okay, I'm sorry. Here, we'll go back. We'll go back to the peaceful room. So angry. Ooh, peaceful room. It's amazing. We love it. We love peaceful room. You don't even have anything to say to me. What if I kill myself just once and then go back to the peaceful room? Just a little death. Like, as a treat.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Okay, okay, yeah, alright, I won't. I'll go down safely. We'll go back to the happy room. Go back to the happy room. Everything's okay. I'm not gonna kill myself. You asked me kind of nicely, kind of distressed. Back to the happy room. All good. Here we go. Ooh, how pretty. That better? Feel better? You're not gonna say anything to me. Man, if you don't say anything to me, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. We're doing it. One little death. One tiny little death. This is not gonna hurt. I mean, it's not gonna kill me. It's just gonna hurt. It takes 5 times to kill me.
Please, Stanley, think. No!
Ah, shit.
Oh, thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Yes.
There.
you go.
See? This is what you
Yeah,
want.
this is
is
great.
where we can both be happy.
You're right.
We really
This is
can.
very
If we
amazing.
stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Not moving. Big cat. I think the only ending is to kill yourself. You make my face itch. Oh. Okay, here you go. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna do that. That's too much work. We'll just begin again. Let's see what else we got. I think we're winding down on chaotic endings. Ooh. That hasn't happened yet. Which one? Let me answer. It's you, right? It's you.
Good morning.
My bad.
Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We
Yeah.
are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Your order
What's
will
the best
arrive
part?
shortly.
Feeding
Thank you
Magoo?
again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Mm-hmm. Can I make any more phone call? No. Sorry you missed feeding Magoo. I'm never feeding her again. That was actually the last time I was ever gonna do that. You missed it. You missed the grand finale. Give me another ringing telephone. There's gotta be something else, right? I gotta be missing something here. Something at the very beginning. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door.
Did
on
a lot of
his left.
catwalk stuff. Killed myself. I've gone across the catwalk. I have both answered the phone and unplugged the phone. going to the left takes me to the office. I feel like the parable is the fact that going through the right door triggers way
This
more
was not
scenarios
the
than
correct
the
way
left
to the
one.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
There's absolutely nothing else I can do back here. Can't go back through the door because it's closed behind me, right? Not reopen. Okay. Is there anything you guys want me to try that I haven't
okay.
tried yet?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the
I guess I need to
first
go
open
to the door
on
on
his
the left. I haven't done that a lot.
And so he detoured through the maintenance
We've
section,
done
walked
that.
straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
But I don't think I've actually gone through this way too many times. That doesn't open anything. Oh, we're back on track. This puts me back at the beginning. Okay, gotcha. Back into the office.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Okay,
Hoping
gone
he
through the
might
boss's
come into a
office.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
I've gone
to
downstairs.
his
I've been in
office.
that purgatory a bajillion times. Maybe there's a different thing to do in the downstairs, so. Let's see how many choices I actually had.
But
I think this
Stanley
is just
just
walking
couldn't
around
do it.
non-stop in a
He
circle.
considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms
think
were
this
starting
is
to
it.
look
I
pretty
think this is
familiar.
all we can do
Were they
on this
simply
one.
repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is
Gosh,
all
makes
too
my face so
strange. This
itchy.
can't be real. And at last, he came to the
too.
conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled.
Alright, I'm not doing this one again. Again.
All of his
I
co-workers
think I've
were
exhausted
gone.
it all.
What
I
could it
think
mean?
we got
Stanley
it.
decided to go to the meeting
there
room.
anything
Perhaps
else
he had
I'm
simply
missing?
missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
Into
to
the
go
broom
up to his
closet.
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, so I've done that. I've done all that. So no more door on left. Let's make sure we got everything on right.
The meeting room, yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
Stanley
knew
knew
it perfectly
it.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
And
it.
the employee lounge was just meh.
It was
Is there anything in here? Really nothing in here? Nothing interactive. Can't pick up anything. Okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, let's see if we got all the catwalk
Stanley
stuff.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So I've plummeted to my death.
Look, Stanley, I think
We've
perhaps
gone
we've
down the
gotten off on
catwalk
the wrong foot
multiple
here.
times. I think we've
I'm
done
not
all of
your
those.
enemy, really, I'm
Let's
not.
check this way.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone
This takes
you've
me to the
forgotten
phone.
about.
I've answered the phone.
Please,
I've unplugged
stop
the
trying to
phone.
make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking
Asking
for
for
her.
her. I
This
have a
is it,
wife,
Stanley.
but she's not really a
Your
wife. She's a
chance to
mannequin.
redeem
What?
yourself, to put
Calm
your
me
work
down.
aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
I don't get it. I don't get why she does that.
That's her, Stanley. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible.
Does
Let me
that trigger
double
a
check.
different choice?
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
That's
Music
not what
comes
happens.
In, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Yep. Got him. Figured it out. Can I plug it back in? Answer the phone.
This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you've made any more wrong choices,
For
you might
almost
have
3
negated
hours.
it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
Did I
Or
get
did
all
you
the
not
endings?
grasp the
I think I
severity
did.
of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Perfect.
Choice.
You guys watch
It's
that.
the
I'm gonna use
best
that.
part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the
Oh,
most
I could
dangerous.
save the baby.
For
maybe.
example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether
We'll
you'll
clip
ever
over
make
it.
a
We'll just
significant
insert
contribution
bottom
to the
over it
world,
instead.
just remember that in the vast emptiness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially
goo.
insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to
I don't know if I
revisit the
had any
choice you
choices
made just a
beyond
few
this,
minutes
or
ago
if I've already
and
done
see
this
what the
ending, but
correct
we're
thing
gonna
to
find
do would
out.
have been. This way, please.
Ow! With the claw. Danger, danger everywhere still. Okay. Go this way. Ooh, that's different. That's a different... Hold on, we got options here. Got... Oh, it's the same. It takes me back. And maybe I have already done this. But that would have been like 3 hours ago. There's no way I remember that. Okay, so we're gonna go back. Let's try getting on the Oh, I can't get on the catwalk. Yeah, I do remember this part. It doesn't let me jump or
Imagine
anything.
the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Not allowed to
That
go through
story
there.
would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal
You're
with
invisible.
reality.
And that's definitely it. That's all the options. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. It will cause death. We will dock your last paycheck, $5,000. Is that the only way? I guess that's the only way. Okay. So... go this way. I'll make sure.
Almost there.
definitely
You'll
have
take
no
the door on
choices
the left.
left.
Back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
I went to the door on the right a lot of times. Let's just go to the door on the left first,
Now
try and
remember,
see what happens.
all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Let's put
I'm
the story
quite sure
first.
You'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I did. What do you have to say about that? See, there's no positive
Yet there
reinforcement
was
when I
not a
do the
single
right
person
thing.
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to
Oh.
the staircase,
Oh.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
There is no downstairs option this time. I couldn't fuck up if I wanted to. Then this is different. Maybe. Maybe this forces the right playthrough. Bathroom? Can I bathroom this time? No, it does not open. I bet I cannot open this either. Does not open. Okay.
Stepping
we're here.
inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door
We're
lay
doing
all
everything the
answers
right
to his
way.
questions. And beyond all
I did all the
probability,
chaotic
he knew
things
the passcode.
immediately.
He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door?
Oh, I haven't done it
Would
the
it
right
still
way.
work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night stock 135. I don't remember. Shh. Over.
Stanley spoke
Night
the
Shark
code.
115. Gotcha.
Night Shark 115.
Okay.
He spoke it into the receiver right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
What?
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do
Oh,
it.
what?
But you know what?
Am I
It's
not
pretty
doing it right?
humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you
Fuck.
for this one single thing.
Am I
for
supposed
your
to click
respect.
a button
The
I'm not
kind of
clicking?
respect Stanley shows for his choices.
What did I do wrong?
He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you
I
know.
tried to
You
do
could
it
have gone
right.
through the
Stop
door on the
yelling
right.
at me.
You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Not the box
Behave
on.
exactly as
Shut up,
Stanley
Boogie.
would.
That would be my
means choosing
receiver.
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm sure you'll be up to the task. Just
I'm gonna
follow
do
my
it
lead and
right.
you'll be
Let me
fine.
try.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, door on left. Was I supposed to click a button? Is it push to talk?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Oh.
behave exactly as Stanley would.
It
That
did.
means choosing responsibly and
It did
always
exactly
putting
what
the
you
story
wanted.
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to
Let
the
me
task.
through the correct
Just follow
door.
my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Hydrate.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Jesus, Peanut, you scared the fuck out of me.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Right.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Okay, do you think the downstairs is... Oh, okay. This is definitely different.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and
was
always
the second
putting
time.
the story first.
try again.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Yeah.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
I'm
All right.
following.
When Stanley came to a set of
Go.
2 open doors,
Yes, door on
he
left.
entered the door on his left.
I'm doing what you tell me. You didn't let me speak the passcode properly.
Yet there was not a single person
Right.
here either.
Alright, you're gonna
Feeling
cut out
a
right
wave
here.
of disbelief,
Yep. You want me to go
behave
through the door on the
exactly as
right.
Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting
Alright,
the story
one more time, door
first.
on left.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I'll
Just
do door
follow
on
my
right
lead
next
and
time.
you'll be fine. All right.
It's gotta be something.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yup. Alright, we'll go on left.
Yet there was not a single person
And then
here
could not
either.
believe.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Yeah, okay. Door on right. We're gonna do door on right.
behave
fine.
exactly as
I
Stanley
guess.
would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Not an option. We tried that.
No! Why did you do that?
Fuck, we already did that!
Hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
The chair's in the ground.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why?
You destroyed your
For
work.
what?
I tried to do the
What did
right
you
thing.
get
You
out of
wouldn't let
that?
me into the
what
code.
What did you think was
Did the
so
thing.
special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much
passcode.
garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its
Oh,
impossibility
well, they
forever.
did break the
I
game
couldn't live that
differently
way.
than the first
Is
time.
it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do?
Should I?
What
Should
do
I let
do?
him? No, I think this is
Do I-
different.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Do it.
I have to.
Fucking do it. Because it doesn't really shut it down. I'm gonna get more options. I need to go back and do the passcode properly in the office. Boss's office. The bosses. The office. Never mind.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
Closed.
My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something,
And y'all who
there's
are
a
watching
damn
this
good
back
reason
on
for it.
YouTube,
That thought hadn't even
I don't know.
occurred to you, had it?
I
That
don't
there's a
think it's
world
broken
outside of you.
like this.
You're a
Yes.
child.
But he has already called me a child.
My story.
I'm just gonna begin again. I'm gonna try to do the code the right way this time.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Go to the office.
When Stanley came to
Go to
a
the
set of
office,
2
enter the
open
code,
doors,
do it the
he
right way.
entered the door on his left.
Go to the office, enter the code. Say it the right way the first time.
Yet there was not a single
Night
person
Hawk,
here
Night
either.
Shark,
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
115.
Stanley
Night
decided
Shark
to go up
115.
to his boss's
That's
office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I think the game had already decided that it wasn't going to play properly because it had shut off the downstairs. No. No. No.
Here's
No.
the door just
No! Fuck! I don't think I've been in here many times, though. Maybe I have. Let's go down this one more time, see if we had any more choices.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
No, we already
Mind
did all this.
Control Facility. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
What could
mean?
it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Perhaps
simply
he's
missed a
simply
memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, this time we're not gonna go to the boss's office. We're gonna go to
Yet
that
there was not
other
a single
door.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Up to the
Coming to a
boss's
staircase,
office.
Stanley walked upstairs to
But
his
different.
boss's office.
I do kind of want to get deluxe. I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna go this way instead. This is where you speak the code. No, this is an elevator. Where is it that I would have spoken the code? What would I have to do that? That going through the right and getting to the office that way? Because that's different. That's a pin code. Or am I supposed to go?
Here's the door, just
No, because that
go.
pin code just opens this. Oh. Fuck. Okay. Hold on. Can't be. Oh. I was gonna say I couldn't begin the game again. Okay.
All of
How do
his
I get to
co-workers
the...
were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
What? We're doing a different thing now? What noise? Ooh.
When
Okay, door on
Stanley
the-
came to a set of 2 open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew
Stanley
it
knew it.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It was okay.
It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Where's the office? Maybe if I go this
And
way,
so
it'll
he
take me to the
detoured through
office.
the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
And it's like a different office, an office
Yet there
that
was
gives
not a
me
single
a
person
voice
here
control
either.
box
Feeling a wave
instead.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming
again.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, it's not. It's definitely doing different things. That door... Please don't close. Alright, that's still the janky elevator that fucked me up. That door's already open. How do I get there to the one room?
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could
What
it mean? Oh my god.
Stanley decided to
I'm
go to
losing
the
my
meeting
mind.
room.
This has
Perhaps
gotta
he
be the
had
last
simply
one.
missed a memo.
Yeah. Okay.
When Stanley
I'm gonna go
came
the
to a set of 2 open
correct
doors,
way.
he entered the door on his left.
We're gonna go to the
Yet
boss's
there was
room.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
Up to
office.
boss's
Coming to a
office.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Fuck. What is it? I'm gonna get on the elevator. Let's see if that does anything. I think it's just a... Is it a red herring? Red herring? No, I'm not going for... I'm just... There's gotta be something I'm missing. Because I don't remember how to get back to the voice activated pin code thing. That's the button pushing activated pin code thing. And now I can't go back. There's still nothing in here. Stop. How do I get to the voice activated passcode where I say Night Shark 115?
All of his
Shark
co-workers were
115.
gone.
Where I fucked it up.
Mean.
Or I didn't push the button
Stanley
right or
decided to
something.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps
All
he
I've
had
done is
simply
that
missed
way
a
wrong.
memo.
Are you supposed to do it wrong? Does it not let you do it right?
When Stanley
Is it
came
on the
to a
left or on
set
the
of
right?
2 open doors, he entered the door on his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It was okay.
It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took
We're
the
gonna go
first
straight. We're gonna
open
go
door on
across
his
the lift.
left.
I think that's where the new room with the voice activated.
Stanley was so
That's where
bad
thing
at
is.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yes.
Look, Stanley, I
They
think
should fix
perhaps
it.
you've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I
They're not the
realize
catwalk, we're
investing
gonna
your
go
trust
all the
in
way.
someone else can be difficult,
there's an office
but
on
the
this
fact
side.
is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Yes.
There's someone you've been
Ooh.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Okay. Well, what about this game? Bet you weren't expecting this, were you? Oh,
What?
oh,
Really?
guess we're doing the catwalk one. All right, let's
Little
go.
Something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I don't think I went through the regular door
Perhaps you
before
misunderstood.
when it gives me
Stanley
the option.
walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through... All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Hello there. How are you? Yes, please. Thank you. Love you. Bye. Okay. I go back. Can't change my mind. I go see what's behind red door instead. No. I gotta figure out how to get to that voice activated thing without getting distracted. Think we can do that?
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Right. Damn, I've been playing for 3 hours and I'm
Stanley
still
came
getting
to a set
brand
of
new
2 open
commentary.
doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
And
Stanley,
Stanley knew it perfectly
well.
well.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
Hello?
admire it.
What's up? I like the coconut porter.
Okay.
Thank you. I love you. Bye. Onward. Maku, please stop making biscuits in my knee.
It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first
Okay, we're gonna
open
go
door on
across
his left.
the jumpy, not the jump, or the lift. We're not gonna jump.
Stanley was so bad at following
We're gonna
directions.
stay on it, we're
it's
gonna do it the
incredible
right
it
way.
wasn't 5
Ish.
years ago.
We're
Look,
done with the
Stanley, I
catwalk.
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
This has got to be
I
almost over.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is
Voice
that the
activated
story
thing,
has
we gotta
been
find
about
it.
nothing but you.
Even if you guys
all
Google
this
it, that would still be
time.
super dope. I don't
There's
remember how to get
someone
back to
you've
it.
been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
There's another office
I'm not
that
asking
isn't
for
my
me,
boss's office.
I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside.
Is this just the
to
phone?
let her back into your life.
Fuck!
She's been waiting.
How do I get there? Voice activated thing. Help me, guys! Please! I need Modunian back.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Go to the door on the right.
This was not the correct
But
way
we'll
to
go
the meeting room,
the correct
and Stanley
way
knew it perfectly well.
to get to the
Perhaps he
office.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Maybe that changes
just to
it.
admire it.
It was okay.
It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah, let's go through the
And
front.
so
We'll
he
take a
detoured
shortcut.
through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
What is this? Oh, right. This door will be shut, won't it? Yeah. Okay. Still took me to the left option.
Yet there was not a single person here.
I need to
either.
make like a
Feeling a wave of
like an
disbelief,
option tree
Stanley
of
decided
how many
to go
different
up
ways
to
you
his
can do
boss's
this.
office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I just need to know where the voice activated part is. And that's already opening for me. Why? I want it to.
Here's the door, just go.
Oh, let me kill myself. Anytime you give me correct advice, you electrode. I do not. I'm reading. What are you talking about? Guys, that's the old bottom. This is new me. Professional streamer. I read chat now. Oh, okay. Is there an office here?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the
No.
large door that read Mind Control Facility.
That only leads to death. Not this. Help. I got a phone ring this time again.
Hi, Stanley.
Same happy.
Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Okay. See you later, wifey. Or not. We shall see. You already have a I hate Mondays mug in here.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Okay.
he entered the door on his left.
So the door on the left takes me to the boss's office, where I can enter a pin, and it'll open that side door. Fuck Barotrauma for real. That game was trash. But if I go through the door on the right, it's gonna take me to the mind control portion, I think. How the fuck did I get to voice control? Like the voice activated password. That's a totally different office. How do I get there? It's not what? Oh, Barotrauma? Yeah, it is. It's totally awful. The game's the worst. Never give me the opportunity to ragdoll in a game like that and expect me to be able to
Yet there
take
was
anything
not a single
seriously.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. And then I do. That's just an elevator. That's pin code, and that shit's
Here's the
open.
door, just go.
Have I fucked up? Have I not truly finished this ending? Do I have to get through the confusing ending? Is that what this is? It's not like letting me truly restart. Because I know I'm not crazy. I know for sure there was another office. With Night Shark 115. Barotrauma was the worst. Okay. Stanley. Parable. Night Shark 115. Do I have to speak Night Shark 115, the Stanley Parable? Give me an answer. You don't. I imagine how many people look silly speaking at their computer in this scene. Oh, a lot of people. Back in 2013, you look silly doing it. Oh. Okay, it doesn't work. It wasn't gonna work no matter what I said. That's good to know. Hello, Frothy. I keep going down? No. Alright, then we're just gonna let this ending ride out and then we'll call it
Stanley
quits
walked straight
on the
ahead
game.
through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I think I got them all. Just hit this button.
The lights rose
Hello.
on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret
I'm
did
not
this
in voice
place
chat.
hold?
I'm actually, I think I'm
Stanley
done.
thought
I think
to
I've done
himself.
everything I can do.
Did he have the strength to find out?
I'm gonna pop out here in just a second. That does nothing else. Okay. Lies and slander. Barotrauma is trash. I uninstalled it. I will never reinstall it.
Now the monitors.
Barotrauma might be
their
worse
true
than League of
nature
Legends.
revealed. Each bore the number
No, that's
of an
not true.
employee
That is not
in the
true.
building.
League of Legends is the
Stanley's
absolute
co-workers.
top tier garbage.
The lives of so many individuals
I take it
reduced
back.
to images on
That
a
was-
screen. And
that was not
Stanley,
cool.
one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Um,
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be
League
true.
of Legends is a
Had
fucking
Stanley
joke.
really been under
LOL.
someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Let's go find out.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled
Maybe I
with
can do the 1,
emotions.
2, 3 thing.
Happy
So we got
or
1,
sad or content.
2.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided
Threes
that
pop
this
up all over the
machinery
computers,
would
I
never
guess.
again exert its terrible power
That's-
over another human life. For he would dismantle the
1, 2, 3,
controls
4.
once and for
There,
all.
3. Oh, maybe I hit them now before I hit the red button. Let's try that. 1, 2. 3. Four. Is it 5? 5, 5, 5, 5. Is there a 5? No, there's a 5. 5. Did I do anything? Doesn't seem like it does it. Okay, so there's a red power button I can push out here, or I can go into the facility, which I think I've already hit that button first. So we'll hit the power button here if we can find it again. Here it is. Right here. Does nothing. Not yet. I guess I have to trigger the thing. See, there's 10. Is there an 8 and a 9? And oh, that's also 10. Okay, so we'll go in here. We did on and we did off.
And when at
Let's
last
do
he
off
found
one
the
more
source
time.
of
I think this is the one where I touch grass, which seems the most appropriate to end a stream on.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
No. Yes, maybe. I don't remember. It was so long ago.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking.
It's grass!
Happiness. Perhaps his goal had not
I'm
been
just
to
kill myself
understand,
right here, right before I beat
but
the
to
game
let
and get
go.
out of here.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I'd like to.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
I am no longer in
The
control.
feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of the new path
Okay.
before him.
Doobity-doo-doo. Doobity-doo-doo. Doobity-doo. Where's the thingy? Right there. Here we go. On a wing. I think we're gonna go hang out with more only fawns, LOL. We gotta ask him if he's got a fucking leather jacket yet, or if he got that jukebox yet. the best.
Oh shit. Well, yeah. Well, what's the irony? What's behind that? All right. Fuck, dude. I need like some fake ass leather one.
Stanley Parable.
I don't need that real shit, yo.
I'm
Oh,
not
God.
ending this stream until we watch this motherfucker purchase
just
a
rock a
leather
chick
jacket.
one?
And then you guys
That
need
looked
to
good.
go
I
follow
did a really
him.
slim one too, yeah.
Twitch.tv
Just like
/
stand there for like 3 hours for the first time.
only
Oh, yeah. I was
funds.
watching you for a while there.
LOL.
Oh yeah, no, that game is fucking something else. I love how like the narrator will tell you what to do and you like do something else. It's like
That's
sits
a
there and
great
fucking
game.
corrects it. That is an interesting game. Did you make some good progress? Oh, dude, look at this guy. Look at this. Are there sessions you play where they're also called raids? Yes, there are. Yes, there are. Yeah. We're actually gonna go in one with a shotgun and shit on people. This one's nice. All right, I'm gonna order that one. I'll order that one. All right. It won't be I don't know. Let's see how fast I can get this. Fastest delivery Tuesday. All right. I'll have to look at my Amazon password. All right, we're ordering that though. Let me take a picture. Wait, what? Oh, I think I got in there. Yeah. I think I did. I forgot my Amazon password for a second there. We're good. All right, I'm gonna buy. What should I get? Large? Oh, should I get it really slim, like medium?
Midriff.
All right. Fuck it. All right, here we go. We're buying it. Wait, I can get it. I can get it tomorrow? I can get it tomorrow.
What did you get blurred? Show message.
It's the brown one that I ordered, right? Oh fuck, I just bought it.
Suck me.
I
Shotguns,
would
they don't
say- I
suck
would-
major ass.
How do I
Yeah.
show this without showing my address or anything? I can't. Let's just say I bought it. I can't show you the maybe I can. Let's see. I can't. But I bought it though. I bought it. All right. We got the fucking juice now. Alt F4. No worries, you trust me.
Amazing.
Well, hey, you'll see it anyway.
We just bullied this guy into getting a leather jacket. I am so proud of us.
I'll send you a screen. I'll send you a screenshot. I can DM it to you. All right, we're chilling now. He wears sunglasses too, right? Every once in a while. I thought you did every once in a while.
Dope.
Yeah.
This is gonna be great. Ah,
We can
sunglasses!
pull that off. We can pull that off. Hey, no big deal. No big deal. Sunglasses? Yeah. I mean, hey, check these fuckers out.
Alright,
They got a
guys.
fucking brim and everything in case it gets too bright in here.
Those are fucking sick. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and mute that. You guys should definitely follow that stream. He's a lot of fun. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe and comment and I don't know, cat. You have a cat? You like those, right? They're pretty cool. And thanks for watching and